Are you just getting ready to? Welcome to episode 52 of Instant Expertise Marketing. We appreciate you listening in as always. Today, Sherry and I are going to be saying more bluntly than the way that we've typically told clients over the years, your offer sucks. That's right, I said it. But like our clients, we're going to help you fix that offer so you can maximize the value of your next marketing campaign. I'm Yvette Brown, co-founder of X Promos. I became an entrepreneur at 23 by starting my own promotions agency with my then 29-year-old business partner, Sherry Nomady.
And yes, I'm Sherry Nomady. Yvette and I do approach business from opposite ends of the spectrum. Yet, we always come to the same conclusions on how we help our clients succeed. As Yvette said, we've never actually told a client that their offer sucks.
We've thought about it.
Yeah, we might have thought it. But we have encouraged them strongly to spice up their offer so that they could drive more engagement or sales, whatever their objective might be.
So today, what we wanted to do is we wanted to share with you 6 common reasons why your offer probably sucks and what you can do to fix it. It isn't always about making the offer cost you more money, but rather it's about making it seem more valuable to the prospect at the point in which you're asking them to do something.
You know, your call to action is asking them to do something, obviously. So maybe it's a demo of a product, maybe it's make a purchase, maybe it's even give a review of something. But no matter what you're asking, the offer is to incentive that helps give that final nudge to really take the action right now, not later, because later they'll forget.
That's right. And Sherry made a really good point there. Later always becomes never. That's the point. When you have them, you have to get them to take an action right then and there, whatever little action it might be, to move them forward.
So we think that you're going to create ads and content, spend media money, set up a trade show booth, and create valuable assets for consumption. Shouldn't you also make an offer that sounds so irresistible to get your prospects across the finish line for you?
We think so.
So let's get right to those 6 reasons now.
Okay, but before we start, just a thought. When you're evaluating your offer, think about what you're offering from the perspective of your prospect. You know your ideal customer persona better than anyone, so ask yourself, would this offer right here motivate me to take this action at this point in my customer journey? And I'm looking at you, 10% off coupon.
Oh, excellent point, Yvette. That is a great thought, guys. So, 10% off, it's got its place, right? I mean, it's kind of like mailing it in, but typically it's a throw-in offer. And there are way better ways to position that same value of 10%, right?
Exactly. There are many different ways to take that same 10% offer and make it way more valuable. So let's start talking about it right now.
All right. Reason number 1, you're moving too quickly. A typical offer mistake is when it isn't in sync with the step of the customer journey. So for example, if you're in the middle of the funnel and you're asking for a demo, Yvette's 10% off coupon is not going to get you to take that action. Now, is it?
Absolutely not. And, at the top of the funnel, for instance, when you're looking to collect emails via, say, downloaded content or something of value, one of the things we often suggest is adding a gamification element where you can control the prize pool and the reward budget.
Or you could add value by providing access to some other useful and related information, such as an industry report or even online access to a relevant senior management presentation. It's not about the dollar value, it's about the relevancy because you're building a strong relationship.
Exactly. And speaking of relationships, reason number two that your offer probably sucks is because it's too generic. Okay. You have a non-specific milk toast offer, and those are such a trigger for me. Okay. Your offer rewards work best when they're strategically built to attract your ideal customer persona while repelling everyone else. For instance, if you were targeting lawyers, you could actually attract just your audience if you placed a super clever legal message on an otherwise generic coffee mug or a t-shirt.
And conversely, when you're giving away Amazon gift cards and iPads, it's almost always too generic. And really, what you're doing is you're risking drawing in all these people who don't fit your ideal customer persona, and you don't want to talk to them anyway.
Precisely. And those customized mugs are cheaper, and yet I bet they would probably drive more qualified traffic than that Amazon gift card or even the iPad, if you're talking about quality leads.
That's right. So on to reason number 3. You didn't make your marketing offer engaging. This reason applies most specifically to games of chance, but the point is relevant for any offer, really. Take the extra time to make your offer fun and really engaging. Why? Because fun is more personable and it helps build that relationship and gets you that ICP to the next step in the customer journey.
And you may remember we talk about bringing the fun a lot, and it's because fun has emotion tied to it, and emotion makes your offer, your engagement stickier, and it improves your relationship. Okay, those are the tactical reasons, but honestly, we like things that are more fun. So if you haven't heard us talk about bringing the fun specifically, go back to listen to episode 47 where we talk about that. And like we said, specifically as it relates to sweepstakes, where winners are randomly selected, there are a million ways to give away prizes that are way more fun than just entering your name into a drawing where you might hear sometime later if you've won. Okay. You can access all sorts of online tools that make it easy to gamify your rewards digitally. So go back and listen to that if you haven't already.
Yeah. And Yvette's right. I mean, you can just make it so easy digitally. You can create match and wins, spin wheels, scratchers. You can even do slot spinners. There's just so many options out there for you that make it really fun and engaging.
Yep. And like I said, gamification is an easy way to make a sweepstakes where it has a controlled budget, stickier, and it helps your prospect better connect with your brand. You can also use it as sweepstakes to promote your bigger offer across all your different touch points, which is kind of the cool part about it as well.
Yeah. And by putting a little more effort into your sweepstakes, you add a layer of engagement that allows you to extend your touch point with the prospect. You can use the same rewards. Really, you're only tweaking the method of random selection. As Yvette said, many vendors offer gamification tools. Our favorite one is ShortStack. We will put a link in this so that we can show you the description.
Yeah, you'll find it in the show notes, but basically ShortStack is a fantastic tool because they continue to innovate and they make the platform better all the time. For me personally, I was super excited when ShortStack added a virtual scratcher, and I couldn't wait to launch a program using that tool, but that's another story. On to reason number 4, that your offer probably sucks. Chances are you didn't use your offer, like that 10% coupon, to reinforce a key brand benefit. Okay. Think about what you're trying to tell your prospect about your brand at this point of the customer journey. What problem will your product or service solve? You can use your offer to reinforce that message. This is a missed opportunity for marketers more times than I can count, but it does not have to be that way.
We created a contractor loyalty program for Rainbird sprinklers. Do you remember that one, Yvette?
Yeah, I do.
And it really demonstrated how you can make the rewards relatable. So first of all, we named the program Fields of Green. Naturally, most landscape contractors aim to maintain really green fields, right? Mm-hmm. And many are responsible for maintaining sports fields, even golf courses. The core Fields of Green program offered rewards that were based on purchases over a period of time. But we also layered on a sweepstakes trip to the Super Bowl to encourage participation every single month. Now, the Super Bowl prize appealed to their customers. It's a bucket list item for many, but it also reinforced the Fields of Green theme. You see how we matched our audience and the product relevancy and something that would be super interesting to them, even a bucket list item?
Exactly. And the thing is, with our budget, we could have offered tickets to a concert or to a basketball game, okay? But that wouldn't have the same connection to the brand because those experiences don't happen on a green field. And I know that seems super obvious, but when you start to make those connections, it makes a stronger mental connection in the mind of your prospects, okay? So now on to number 5. Okay, this is the 5th reason that your offer probably sucks. Again, this one is specifically related to sweepstakes. You didn't take the opportunity to reward your non-winners. Okay, creating a consolation prize is a sneaky way to work in one more touch point that reinforces your brand and strengthens that relationship with your prospect. Okay, the way it works is this. After your prospect plays the game, like an instant win, the spin to win, whatever it is, you end up sending them a message to say, oh man, I'm sorry, you didn't win X, but we don't want to leave you empty-handed. So here's why.
Exactly. And again, this reward really depends on where you are in the funnel. So if you're at the top of the funnel, consolation prizes can be an additional piece of content, like ROI calculator or assessment or a checklist that your prospect would find really valuable. Now, if you're in the middle of the funnel, we've often dropped in a demo reward like, oh, snap, you didn't win, but we can get you this really cool item if you're interested in a demo.
And again, it's just one more point so you just don't leave them hanging with a, oh, sorry, you didn't win, and then like leave it there. Okay, you're building a relationship. You need to help guide them along, okay? And if you're using an instant win tool like ShortStack, it is easy to send a custom message to your non-winners that includes an additional, offer or link to an asset. This is a nice way to close the campaign. And speaking of closes, we're going to move on to number 6. Our last reason that your offer might suck is that you don't have a deadline, okay? Like it or not, offers redeem better when there's a deadline. You have to frame your offer as a limited time offer to motivate your prospect to take action now. You see the strategy at work all over the marketing world, from the Sunday coupons to the short expiration dates we have for Happy Meals that run 6 weeks or while supplies last, to Black Friday deals and Cyber Monday deals and all of those. We have to act today. We have to buy at this discount because there is a deadline.
Absolutely. And you know what? I know that a lot of today's marketers want to set it and forget it. And limited time offers can be seen as a hassle. Maybe it's in the too hard pile, but they always need to be changed in your MarTech stack. The way the modern marketer works around this is by adding a limited time bonus to their evergreen offer. So for instance, if you have a 30-day free product trial as your evergreen offer, you can simply create a short-term bonus. And this could expire at the end of the month. So if you're creating an offer at this stage, you could add a free onboarding training or maybe an hour of support or some other benefit that you would see helpful that would entice your prospect to take that trial right now. And then you can swap out these bonuses every 6 weeks or so, just like McDonald's does. And it's really not a big hassle.
Exactly. That's really it. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. These are the 6 reasons your offer probably sucks and how to fix it. We know you worked hard to create your marketing assets. And our goal today was really to help give your stellar marketing assets the greatest chance to successfully crush your metrics, no matter where you are in your customer journey.
So use these tips to tweak your offer right now. Start today. And if you would like more details and examples of the process, visit our website at xpromos.com.
And like always, if you'd like us to help you transform your boring offer into something more compelling and fun, just reach out. Like Sherry said, our details are on the website at xpromos.com. And in the meantime, thank you as always for listening in. We hope you come back again soon.